Any other homeschool moms out there that have a tendency of ordering more books than you need? Well, I may have ordered a lot, but my kids aren't the only ones who need to be learning, so this book calls for me.
I think it's normal for us to feel inadequate. Most people feel inadequate at their jobs at some point, but that's where we keep learning. That's where we lead as an example to our children, and we just find good ways of learning more from reliable resources.
This is actually my second book haul for the week. I got in some books earlier on that I want to be sharing about. One of those is this book, A Place to Belong by Amber O'Neill Johnston. And you are going to want to subscribe to my channel, Bear Hill Adventures, where I'm going to talk about this one more because it fits in with what I talk about a lot on that channel. Teaching our kids about the world and history from a diverse perspective and how to do that. You're gonna have to go check out that channel where I will post a review on this book there. Two other books I got this week are R24 Family Ways by Clay and Sally Clarkson, along with their book, Educating the Wholehearted Child. Now, I was looking for a way to be teaching my kids habit trainings and values and things like that, and R24 Family Ways came highly recommended, along with Laying the Rails, which is a Charlotte Mason approach to habit training. But I decided to start here because I love the Clarksons. I have gleaned so much wisdom from them and their family ways that I just knew I had to invest in this. We are finishing up reading through the Bible as a family, so as soon as that is done, we're going to be starting this one. Look at the diversity in this, by the way. Super impressed. It looks amazing. Really excited to get this one going. The other one, Educating the Wholehearted Child. This is like a textbook. This book is ginormous, and I was super intimidated when I got it, but I started asking around, and people said, just open it up to the part that you feel you need encouragement in or that you were working on. And so I did that after reading chapter 1, which was amazing, by the way. I went ahead and skipped to chapter 11, which is about language arts and how to teach language arts. Now, I have been so impressed by books like A Waking Wonder by Sally Clarkson, and I wanted to know, how did she raise her kids? What curriculum and homeschooling styles did she go with? This book lays that out for you. It is fantastic. From the 2 chapters I have read so far, it's fantastic. I will do more of a review on all of these books in the future. This is supposed to just be showing you what I got in my haul. Holy Hygge by Jamie Erickson. Now, Jamie Erickson is also the author of Homeschool Bravely, which I am about halfway through listening to, and I've been really impressed by it. I love her biblical approach to it, so I was really interested to see what she would say about how Hygge can be made holy, because I've never associated those two necessarily together. It's typically just a Danish word for comfortable and welcoming, inviting. So how does that all work together? Right here in the front, you can see that she's talking about hospitality, relationships, well-being, atmosphere, comfort, contentment, rest, a home for the homeless. This sounds wonderful, right in line with our family missions and goals and values. So I'm really interested to dig into this one a little bit more. And it pairs really well with the other book by Sally Clarkson that I got. I actually finished listening to this book on Hoopla. If you don't have Hoopla, it's a great way to get audio books for free. So check out to see if your library has it. But this is The Life-Giving Table by Sally Clarkson. And it was so good. Talking about doing education and life and having deep conversations with your children right at the dining room table. And we just got a new renovation done in our house so that we could have a dining room attached with our kitchen and invite lots of people over and be having this, pouring into people right around our table. And I love her approach to this. I want to go through it with my husband. I want to underline it. I want to try some of the recipes that are in here. And I also want to go through this one here, which is the Life-Giving Table Experience, where they help guide you through and walk you through how to do this with your family at your own table. And I think that this resource is going to be really great. Also, this one was only like $3.99 or something through Christian Book Distributors at the time that I got it. So I think it's totally going to be worth it. I also wonder if we'll be able to do our 24 Family Ways in the morning 5 days a week, and then this one probably just once a week, but I need to look into that a little bit more to see how that actually works out. very excited to do this with my family because I think Sally Clarkson is an inspiration because she homeschooled 4 kids and they all seem to have turned out really well, which is why at our Homeschool Moms group earlier this week, I asked some of the mentor moms that were there, what books did you read early on that really helped to shape your homeschool? They said Sally Clarkson right off the bat, along with this one, Karen Andriola. Yeah, that sounds right. Mother Culture. It's been on my list for a while, but I went ahead and got it because I think I do need to create better habits for myself even. And I'm really hoping that this book will help take me through that. I really don't know much about it, but here it is, and I am eager to get started on it right along with all these other books. Okay, well, you've seen the theme of me trying to find ways to raise my children up in the ways of the Lord, to work on the habits that they are developing and the men that they are becoming. So when I saw this book, Knights in Training, I had to get it. Plus, I am hoping to do a Renaissance themed unit next year, and so I'm thinking maybe we'll use it then, but it just fit in so well with my other book hauls right now that I wanted to go ahead and start looking through it to see if it was something that we're going to use, if I could sneak some of it in a little bit sooner, what all it offers. It's 10 principles for raising honorable, courageous, and compassionate boys. If you don't know, I have 4 boys between the ages of 8 and 4, and so this is like my life and my goals of what I want to do. I'm eager to get started on it. Here's a flip inside to see a little bit more. I'll let you know as it goes around, but those are the things I'm working on. Then there's this book, Story. The Power of Narrative for Christian Leaders. Now, my husband's a pastor at our church. I lead a lot of Bible studies at our church. I'm also a mother. That makes you a Christian leader. I mean, if you're a Christian mother. So anyways, I want to learn how to tell stories well. Jesus told stories well. We should be telling our testimony and sharing those things well. And in the past, oral tradition was such an important thing, and I think that we have lost this. I also think that along with what Amber O'Neil Johnston has to say in A Place to Belong, that children need to know their line in the story, in the narrative that is being woven. And so I am very eager to learn more about teaching my children how to be good storytellers. I think this is very important, and yeah, I'm hoping that this book will help. I am not endorsing this book or any of these books in any way since I have not read them yet, but they are ones that I think can help as we are shaping the cultures in our house, as we are raising children for God. These are very important. In the future, I'm hoping to do book reviews, 1 book, 1 video, so that you can just click on that to see if that might be a book that would help in your homeschool. If that's already available, the playlist will be linked here. But until then, you might be interested in seeing what read alouds we are doing with our children preschool through kindergarten ages, and you can see that by clicking here.